Hey, welcome to my journey. Today's video is meal prep, such that it is. I had a huge fail today. This was a new recipe. I'm not even going to show it to you. I'm not even going to put it on my website because I don't know. I know if I cut back the milk. I thought it was too much when I made it, but I followed the recipe. I know I could cut back the milk and it would probably work, but I don't want to put an experimental recipe up there not knowing how much milk to cut back. So I tried to save it. I tried to save it back in the oven. Tried to save it in the microwave. There was no saving it. I'm not eating it. The bread in it is mushy. I'm not eating it. So I just have to just count that one too. Oh well, these things happen. So the only thing you're going to see today is a pan of oven-baked chicken fajitas. And they're really simple. So that's all I have for you today. I guess I'll just have to sit down and try to think up some breakfast for this week and kind of get me a plan in my head. I do still have some bacon cooked from last week that I haven't finished. So I was going to have my breakfast casserole this morning, but that's not going to happen. So I'll probably just have some bacon and eggs, and that will be good enough. So anyway, we'll just turn these fajitas. I made them before. It's just the recipe's already on my website, so I don't have to do that this morning. I'm getting out easy this morning. No website editing, hardly any video editing. But these fajitas are some that I made. I just threw together many years ago, and we liked it, so I had to pin down amounts. We like them, so I hope that you do too if you try them. And all right, let's turn around and watch those fajitas being made. For our fajitas, we need to chop our vegetables. I have 3. You can use regular green peppers. These just happen to look better. I got the pack of 3 together. They look better than the green peppers my store had. So just 3 peppers, 3 bell peppers, and 2 large onions would be great, but all my onions are small, so I'm going to do 4 because I would at least like to have as many onions as I do peppers. So I'm going to spare you all that chopping. I'm going to lay them out over here on my baking sheet, and I'm going to top it with my, if you hold on just a second, my already sliced chicken. You only need a pound. I'm sure this is way over a pound, but that's what I had in a pack that thawed out, so I just wanted to use the whole thing. But just slice the breasts into thin slices, and I will layer that over top of the peppers. Okay, as you can see, I have a big baking pan of my peppers, onions, and chicken. I just want to show you, I didn't tell you how I like to chop my peppers. I don't like big, long strips. So I cut them lengthwise and then in half again, see that, to make them smaller. And the onions I just cut into strips. So let's come over here and make our seasoning. Okay, you can see I got a mess on the counter, but this is my trick. I don't think I've showed you in a while. When I have a whole bunch of different spices, I set them out according to the size measurement I need. So here's the tablespoon. This is 1.5 tablespoons, but I can't get that in there. These are all half teaspoons and a teaspoon. So I like to just do that to make it easier. Then I can just whip right on around there instead of looking back and forth at the recipe and getting all confused. And I have set this lime in the back because I will forget it. We use this at the end, and lots of times I forget it. And to me, it makes the difference. So we need a tablespoon of chili powder. Well, 1.5 tablespoon of paprika. There are 3 tablespoons in a tablespoon. So we just want 1.5 teaspoons. I guess we could just say that. And then half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of cumin, half teaspoon of onion powder, half teaspoon of garlic powder, and then 1 teaspoon of sugar. And we'll just mix this together. Now let me slide all these spices out of the way, and we'll just put this together very quickly. Okay, here is our pan of vegetables and chicken. If you're using all, you can use like 2 tablespoons. I'm going to make it easy on myself and use this spray. Then we just want to shake over the seasoning. Now you need to mix it together, and I have my glove because we all know what Kim does not like to do. So you just want to mix everything until it's as coated as evenly as possible. Okay, I think that's about as even as we're going to get it. We're going to pop it in the oven, 400 for 35 to 40 minutes. Just check it. When your chicken is done, your vegetables are tender, then you're good to go. And then we'll finish up with our lime. I forgot to tell you halfway through to stir it up. See how the chicken will like stick together while it cooks. So just don't forget halfway through to give it a good stir. These are done after 35 minutes. Now you can see, I don't know, I don't want to pick it up and spill it, but these are a lot more moist than if you grilled them. But we've never had a problem with that. Just pick them up and scoop them out with a slotted spoon, drain them well. But it's never bothered us. Now the next thing we need to do is squeeze the juice of 1 lime over top. Someone told me when I was squeezing one before, I put it in this way, and a subscriber commented, put it in upside down, and I'm sorry, I don't remember who. You get so much more juice with it upside down. I couldn't believe it. So I'm going to squeeze half of this over here on this side. Unless you just totally hate lime juice, I would not skip this part, because to me, the lime juice just sets it off. Just gives it that little something. And that is all there is to oven chicken fajitas. So here's what we have today. Chicken fajitas, oven baked. That's it. It will be a delicious lunch. I have plenty for me and David. I can't eat all this. I just kept it buffet style, family style, whatever you want to call it. And I can eat it over rice if I want to. I have some left in the refrigerator, or I have some wraps, or I can just eat it plain, just like it is. It's 0 points for me because I get chicken at 0 points, and then we all get the vegetables. So that is it for this week's video. I'm sorry it turned out the way it did, but these things happen. So hope you're having a good weekend, and I will see you on my next video.